Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is ISMAIL AZ-ZUHAIR by ABDUL JALIL. My matrix number is 1190533. And in this video, I will be demonstrating to you on the second assignment of the mobile security subject, which is regarding the Manifest Explorer. So for this demonstration, I will be substituting the Manifest Explorer tool with the package viewer, as you can see right here. And with this package viewer, I will be viewing the Manifest Explorer contents of the applications on its left side here. As you can see, we have Facebook, Foodpanda, Maps. We also have Grab and Instagram Lite. So I will first open the application and show you the step-by-step on how to use this application and what are the important informations that we can obtain from using this application. Okay, so we'll go on to the full screen first. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the application. This is how the application looks like when you open it up. Either, like, for example, I'm on a laptop, I'm using BlueStacks, and it will also look the same on the phone, which fits the phone screen. Okay, so next, we move on to the 5 applications just now. Let's first look at Foodpanda. Alright, so when you open Foodpanda here, the first thing that you'll be able to see at the most top part of the app is the general information regarding the app. So we have the look here, we have the minimum SDK, which is Lollipop 5.0, and we also have the Foodpanda size of the app, which is 22 MB. Okay, so if you move a bit down lower, we can see the permissions that have been that the app requires. So the normal ones, that I will be seeing within this video are the permissions regarding the internet, the network state, Wi-Fi state. These are the normal ones. Read permissions, these are the usual ones. So I want to highlight on the permissions that have the dangerous tag on its right side. So what this tag means is basically that any permission granted by the user is at their own risk, because these permissions could potentially harm that individual. For example, the read context is dangerous, as a third party would be able to look at the context, any important information that they can obtain from the contact list. That is some of the dangers with this type of permission. So next, we move on to the services. These are the services used by Foodpanda. The broadcast receivers, which is basically the receivers of the broadcast that is given out by Foodpanda. We also have the providers, which is the list of outside providers that Foodpanda depends on for any additional data that it does not have but needs. And finally, we look at the bottom here, which is regarding the activities. And the activities are basically the main part where the user and the application interact. So these are all the activities. As you can see here, it's quite a lot. And now we move on to the next application. We have Facebook. So as you can see, we have Facebook, which is this is the first part of the application, like just now, the same thing. The general information, we have the minimum SDK, which is Marshmallow 6.0. I think it was a bit higher than before, which indicates that less amount of devices will be able to download and use this application. Okay, the size is 66.3 MB, and the origin is from the US. CA is California, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so these are the permissions, same as just now. These are all the permissions. Access Wi-Fi state, normal ones, same as just now. And also we have the dangerous ones, also same as before, but some of these dangerous ones and some of the normal ones can differentiate between apps as it depends on different things. So some of the dangerous ones that I want to highlight is write contacts. So this the person, so a third party could potentially rewrite the contact list. They could maybe delete some contacts, add some new contacts into the user contacts, and that is quite dangerous for the well-being of the user. These are the services used by Facebook. Okay, next we go on to the receivers, which is the broadcast receivers that accept any broadcast from Facebook. We have the providers, same as just now. These are all the providers that the Facebook depends on. And finally, we look at the activities. And as you can see here, Facebook has a lot of activities. And once again, I want to highlight that these activities are the main part where the user and the application interact. Okay, so there's a long list here. So there are a lot of activities in Facebook, and this is the end. Okay, next we move on to the Grab application. Same as in now, the important information that we can look at is the minimum SDK, which is the Lollipop 5.0, a bit lower as compared to the Facebook is now. So a lot more devices can download this application. Size is 67.5 MB, and the origin of this application is from Kuala Lumpur, which is basically Malaysia. Okay, so now permissions. I want to highlight the normal permissions, the usual ones. We have the internet, which is essential for almost every application. And we have the dangerous ones here. Some of the dangerous ones I want to highlight, we have the call phone here. So a third party could potentially call someone using your device, and that is indeed risky for you as a user. These are the services, the list of services that Grab's uses, the receivers that reacts to any broadcast from Grab, the providers that give Grab the information that it needs, and also the activities here, which is the main part where the user interacts with the Grab application, same as all of the applications before this. And same as Facebook, Grab has a lot of activities, and I don't think I have to scroll until the bottom, but there is a lot of activities here. Okay, next we go move on to the maps. So maps, we have the minimum SDK Marshmallow, which is a bit higher version than the Grab application. So less amount of devices can download and use this application. The size is 76 MB, and the origin is from the US. So this application was developed in the US. So permissions, we have internet, the usual ones, and we have the dangerous ones, as you can see here, double here, write external storage and read external storage. So someone could potentially get some crucial information about you from your external storage, or they could delete some important information from your external storage, which could be very unfavorable. These are the services used. These are the list of the broadcast receivers. These are the list of the providers. And finally, same as just now, these are the list of activities. So maps does have as much activities as the app before. And the final one, we look to the Instagram Lite. This is the final app. So for the minimum SDK for the Instagram Lite is ice cream sandwich. This is the later versions. This is like really old. So a lot more devices can download this application. So the size is 2.3 MB, which is really small. The origin country is from US. So these are the permissions that it seeks. The internet just now, and the dangerous ones, same as before. There are some dangerous, some normal ones. These are the services used by Instagram Lite. These are the broadcast receivers that accept any broadcast from Instagram Lite, the providers here, and all the activities, which is not too much. Okay, so these are all 5 applications that have been analyzed, and I think that's all from me. Thank you.